Tara, what's the biggest thing holding your business back right now?
Probably me. Because I am just me on my own. And it's a very new business. So I'm still in the solopreneur phase.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do everything all at once. And I want to climb the mountain today. And there's just so much of a mountain and lots of mountains.
So essentially lack of time, right? That's what you're saying? Okay. Tell us about the business.
I started a podcast this time last year, and it's going really, really well. I just checked the stats before we come on. You actually caught me going, oh my God. And it was 40,000 downloads, or actually over 40,200 downloads since this time last year, which is amazing because it's a very niche. So I'm helping musicians who are maybe new to Irish music, the gap space where they don't learn about session etiquette or the etiquette of joining sessions. They don't learn that on YouTube or places. So it's to help them find that gap or understand that gap so they're less anxious.
Okay. Etiquette of joining sessions. These sessions for Irish, this is traditional Irish music, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's very niche. I love it.
Very, very niche.
Yeah. Because usually the problem I face, like when I talk to other founders, is like they're like too broad, but you're like the complete opposite. This is very good. All right. So is this the only business you have? The podcasting business?
No, I am a freelance musician. I'm also a freelance tour guide, and I also do a little bit of tour guiding in a local distillery as well. So, I'll do whatever it takes to have to pay the bills.
Okay.
I do a little bit of fiddle teaching.
Yeah. You also do teaching?
A little bit of music teaching as well.
Okay. We'll do a deep dive on all the revenues. But let's talk about the goals first. So what's the 3-year revenue target across all your businesses? And what was the revenue last year or in the last 12 months?
Revenue in the last 12 months is probably about 30,000 euro.
30,000. Okay. And what's the 3-year
probably
target?
Stretching. That's probably me stretching it to.
No, that's okay. Yeah. What's the 3-year revenue target?
I would love to get it up to maybe 100,000 a year.
100K. Okay. And right now you said everything is being done by yourself. Do you have any assistants, virtual assistants, part-time? No?
I have part-time. Maybe it's not part-time. It's more I hire their services when I need them. So I have an editor that edits the podcast, and I have a person who does a little bit of accounts for me once a week.
All right. So it's mostly you. Let's talk about revenue. Streams of revenue, right? So how many revenue streams do you have right now?
Podcasting doesn't really make a stream of income. No.
Does it make any money, podcasting?
No. Actually, sorry, I take that back. There are a couple of donations and things and merchandise from the podcast. That makes very little, but a little bit, every little help.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Less than $1,000, right?
Oh,
1,000 euros.
Yes. Yeah. Less, way less. Yeah.
What's the second stream? Actually, yeah. Tell me the ones that make money first. And
okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. The ones that make money. I used to run a construction company.
Okay.
So I pay myself a wage from when we sold that company. So I pay myself a small wage from that every week.
Do you work, or is this just passive? 100%.
Passive.
Okay, let's not include it. What's next?
I teach fiddle classes, so Irish music classes on a fortnightly basis. Earns very little.
Very little again? Where is the 30K coming from then?
That's actually the passive income mostly.
Oh.
So yeah, if we take that away, then there's nothing, very little. Probably talking about 5,000 in the year.
Okay, so we need to basically, all the things that you're doing, we need to convert it into revenue generation activities, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, fine. I get it. Okay, you teach Irish music. Okay, that's fine. Tara, it's fine. We can turn this around. We'll turn it around. But I need to know all the financials so that I know what to focus on and what not to focus on. So podcasting, you said less than $500, yes? Or 500 euros, yes?
Well, I'd say maybe 1,000. We'll say 1,000.
Okay. Yeah. So $1,000, 1,000 euros. We're going to use it interchangeably. Yes. So we'll just keep it dollars.
That's
so
fine.
Less than $1,000. Teaching Irish music, is that also less than 1,000 or more than 1,000?
Let's say maybe 1,500 to 2,000.
1,500. Okay, so 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just round it. So podcasting 1,000, Irish music 2,000. What's the third one?
The third one is tour guiding. That's probably about maybe 3,000 a year.
Oh, we're going up. That's good. I like it.
And
All right,
then
3,000.
I've started giving talks on my podcast subject, which is the etiquette, which is kind of the business side of it, and that is I'm generating a little bit of money on that, and I'm also doing a retreat on that. So I have the retreat so far, which will be held in September this year, and along with some of the talks that I've given. So that's probably generating 25,000.
25?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, as in like this year?
This year. Yeah.
Okay. So we were 30K was last year. So this year we're okay. That's
hopefully
good.
So hopefully we'll be moving up the way.
Yeah. No. There's only one direction we can move in now, Tara.
It's like the band called, aren't they called One Direction? There's a band.
Yeah, there's only one direction. Okay. So session etiquette. So you're doing retreats. So let's break that down. So how much from retreats? And you said speaking?
Yes, speaking, talking, giving talks and presentations on my topics.
Yeah. How much is that bringing in? Let's split that 25K.
About, actually, no, it's probably more than that. Hold on. Let's see. 7 by 4. Yes, 28. So it's probably about 30,000 actually from this.
From retreat or from speaking?
From the both, sorry. So, 28 from the retreat and 2 from speaking.
Okay, 28 from retreat and 2 from speaking. Okay. Is that it, or are we missing anything?
That's it so far. Yeah.
So far.
What else do I do? What else do I do? Yeah, like I'll do anything.
No. We'll figure this out, Tara. That's it for now?
I do have some fiddles as well, as in violins that I sell too. So I have probably sold a couple of those. So probably about maybe 5,000 for those.
You make them yourself?
No, I've bought them. So I wanted to replace
you flip them?
Yes, yeah.
Is that like, what's the word? Is that sustainable? As in, like, is there enough supply and demand?
Probably not, but it's good to have some so that if anybody needs one, especially because I teach and I teach at different festivals. So therefore, if somebody's looking for one, I can give them, they can try out mine. If they like it, then that's great. And if they don't, that's fine. They might find one somewhere else.
Okay. You said 3,000?
I would say about 5,000.
5,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you also teach? We covered that. Teaching Irish music, $2,000. Okay. So that's it?
That's it.
Okay. So just quick recap. So $1,000 from podcasting, $2,000 from teaching Irish music, $3,000. Was it 3 or 5 from tour guiding?
5, I think it was.
5, yeah, 5. Okay. $5,000 from tour guiding, and 28, so around 30,000 from retreats, and 2,000 from speaking / presentations, and 5,000 from flipping fiddles. Yes? We covered everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next question is, if you had to pick just one, which one would you pick? You say, all right, so our goal is bringing in 100 from just one of those activities. Which one would you pick?
I think it would be the retreats.
Okay. That's the right answer. You know why?
Because it already is a third of the way there.
Yeah, because it's already has the most promise.
Yeah.
So would you be happy if we were to turn around this retreat business and maybe get you to 100, 150, maybe 200?
Oh my God, yes.
And we don't have to do anything else. We can just focus on that.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. All right. So let's start with customer acquisition. How many people are coming to this retreat? Like, how many people will show up, and how much are you charging per person?
There are 4 coming to it, and it's at €7,000 a head.
Okay, 4 people at 7K per head. How did you find them?
From the podcast.
All 4 of them?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So you're
because it's
podcasting.
on the topic. Yes, it's about the topic that's on the podcast does. So yes.
So tell me about the podcast. So it looks like podcasting and selling session retreats, it's essentially the same business then.
Yes.
Because podcasting is acting as the top of the funnel, and then people come in and then you say, all right, would you like to hang out at a retreat? And they say yes, and then you sell them.
Yes. So it is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it is one thing. Okay. So tell me about the podcasting strategy. What's happening in the podcast? How many episodes have you done? What's the topic? And how did you sell this retreat?
So I have I've just released my 21 episodes.
That's it?
That's it so far. Yes, I have recorded.
Oh, wow.
I have recorded 76 episodes. I've released 21 of them so far.
Oh my God! So your return on those podcasts is one episode is generating you more than $1,500.
I suppose I never thought of that. Yeah, I suppose it is.
That's yeah. So why are we not releasing more? I would release one per day.
I don't think
and we are end of session and we're done.
I don't think it would just quite equate to, because it's the same listeners. So I don't know if it would equate to any more listeners and any more people who would want to come on the retreat.
Wait, what do you mean same listeners? You just told me you got 40K downloads.
Yes. Yeah. So
these are like 40K different people, right?
No. 40,000 could be the same. It could be
40,000 total downloads.
Total, yes.
Oh, I see. So do you know how many unique, as in like how many unique downloads, as in like how many people? Does it tell you or no?
Unique listeners are almost 25,000 unique listeners. Okay. So, and there has been 40,000 downloads. So that's across how many? 94 countries. Cool.
Wait, no, but usually if you're selling retreat, where is the retreat? Is it's in Ireland, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's going to be a hard sell for someone from say Pakistan to fly out to Ireland for a retreat, right? It's mostly people near Ireland.
It's the 4 people who are coming this time are from the United States of America.
They're like, oh, I've never been to Ireland.
Most of them are really into Irish music, and they want to learn more about it, and they want to really feel like they belong in the session. So that's what I'm selling.
So that's good. That's good information, because then we can target the US audience.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have, how did he get, it's such a niche topic. How did he get like 25,000 people to listen to it? What's the magic?
It's a taboo subject that nobody wants to talk about.
Why?
Because it's talking about people's behavior. So, when people arrive into a session and they're newcomers, or there's always something, maybe like last week I had a session and I was playing in it, and I was the person being paid to play in it. And then people came from outside of Ireland, from somewhere else in Europe, and they'd never played Irish music before, and they jumped in and they ruined the session. I mean, ruined it, because they thought Irish music was for everybody and it didn't matter whether you could play or not. But actually, when you're inside, you realize, no, it's actually it's not that we want to exclude people who don't know about it, but just come into it with a bit of respect, and then you're more than welcome. But if you come without respect and, I suppose, not even knowing anything about it, then it's hard, and they didn't mean to ruin it, but they did ruin it for everybody who was there. So, and they didn't know they did it. So a lot of people especially from outside of Ireland, really want to get it right. They want to be in the session. They don't want to damage what's already there. So they're scared, they're anxious, and they're petrified that they're going to do something wrong. So it's actually been used almost as curriculum in Irish music schools around the world.
So whoever is learning Irish music, they refer, or like the teachers, they like, oh, you should check out Tara's podcast.
Yeah. So there's because nobody's ever heard anybody talk about this openly before.
So this is, just to give more context. So these are sessions happening in Irish pubs, mostly?
Could be sessions happening in Irish pubs, but they could be sessions happening anywhere around the world. Irish music sessions happen in hundreds of countries around the world. It is unbelievably crazy. It's brilliant, but it's like, even people with no background in Irish, Irish heritage or no background in Irish music, or they just they hear it and they go, oh, I want to learn that. Oh, look at the session, and they can feel the energy from the session, so they want to be part of it. And so there are lots of Irish music sessions in South America, all over the States, Canada, all over Japan. There's some amazing musicians in Japan, and it's brilliant. It's so cool.
Well, how many musicians are part of the session usually?
I think once you get a little bit older and a little bit more experience, you prefer a smaller number, like 5 to 10 maximum. Whereas in some of the learner sessions, there could be maybe 20, 50 in some of the sessions. Could be really big. And it's really hard to have a one-to-one or have a good time. Well, not have a good time, but you can only really make friends with the people around you. So it's hard to make friends with everybody then. And I just love when you can make friends with everybody in the session. So everybody feels welcome. But it's hard to do that when it's a big session.
Right. So this session, I'm guessing you have to practice beforehand before you do the live performance, right?
So it's not a performance as such. It's like a jam session.
Okay.
But people kind of know the music. So you practice your music beforehand. You know the music beforehand. And then you come together and we all kind of slightly improvise on a very slight basis. It's quite subtle. We're very subtle people. So there's a lot of subtlety in our improvisations. We're all playing the same melody.
Okay, so you get together and you do a little bit of improvisation and then you perform.
Yes, so that is it. We play in the corner of a pub. We're not actually. It's not really a performance to anyone. We're just playing for each other.
Right. And how when you say people ruin it, what does that mean?
They didn't understand how they should act, so they thought it was about them. That's usually when someone ruins it. They think that the session is to cater for them rather than that they cater to the greater session, because it's like a team. It's a team sport, so it's not. There's no I in team.
Right. So as in they jump in and start singing, and if they have their own instrument, they start playing, kind of thing.
Which sometimes is okay if they already have kind of a bit of respect for what's there already. But then they sort of take over and they just keep going and keep going. It's like, hello, remember the people you actually joined? It'd be like somebody joining a conversation in at a table in a cafe, and they just come in and start taking over the conversation. And then you start looking at each other going, okay, well, we're made redundant because this new person has just taken over the conversation, and it's exactly the same.
Wait. So help me understand this. So you're saying taken over the conversation. They cannot take over if they don't have their own instrument, right?
Yeah. So they're playing their own instrument. Yes.
But why are they bringing their own instrument to an Irish pub?
Because they want to join in the Irish music session.
No, but they're not invited.
It's not an invite thing. You see, well, this is the thing. People should wait for an invitation to join, but they don't. They jump in.
Oh, why?
Because they're so excited and enthusiastic, and I think there's a misconception that that's how it is. Because Irish people are very welcoming, so we're like, oh, come in, and but we don't always mean come in and take over. We mean come in, assess if you are at the standard, or that you can contribute to this vibe, and in the same way as what is there. So we're inviting them to self-assess. We're not necessarily inviting them to come in and take over.
No, but the invitation is implied. Like, if you're good, you can join.
If you're good, great. If you're not, even still, you can join. But it's having the respect for what's there before you can really join. Okay,
so here's a question. So usually, if I own an Irish pub,
yes,
wouldn't I be like, all right, I'm only giving permission to these 5 musicians to play. Like, I'm not going to let anyone just jump in.
Most of the pubs want the opposite. They're like, oh, everybody's welcome. And then the musicians have to deal with all the different standards because the pub wants lots of people in.
So there's a conflict.
Yeah, slight conflict.
Not
always, but it can be a conflict there. Yeah,
I see. Because the pub owner is like, well, we just want everyone to have fun, and from musician's standpoint, they're like, bro, this is how I make my living.
Yes,
don't ruin it.
Yeah.
So that's where the conflict is. I see.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you started a podcast saying people should behave, and you started the conversation. Stop ruining our sessions. And
well, it was more like I had a conversation with lots of different musicians about what do they see as, what are the things that they like about sessions? What are the things that they don't like about sessions? And so then, what makes a really good session? And then the listeners were like, oh, so if that makes a really good session, well, the opposite must make a kind of not so good session. So there's a little bit of what makes a not so good session as well. But I try to focus on the positives.
I see. Okay. Because there was no platform before, you started this conversation and everyone kind of like jumped in. Because you became like the central place where everyone talks about it. And do you have, so is your podcast like an interview style podcast, or is it solo podcast?
It's an interview podcast at the moment, but I will be doing some episodes solo as well.
Who are you inviting? Other musicians?
I have invited lots, because it's called Perspectives, or in tune with tradition, perspectives on session etiquette in Irish traditional music. So I get perspectives from perspectives from really, really well-known Irish musicians, those who are just learning musicians. I have talked to some bar owners as well, so pub owners, some listeners. I'm trying to get a real wide perspective. So people who are learning, people who are very well established. So it's kind of an opinion of the community, from the community, rather than just my opinion. So I'll be kind of then delivering kind of my like a summation of everything. So this is what I'm gathering so far. This is the information I'm taking in so far.
So you're almost like a moderator, like you bring in people from different perspective and you kind of like summarize and moderate, and you stay neutral, right?
Yes. Kind of, but I am of a
bias towards the musician, right?
Yes, I'm a bias towards kind of a professional musician. So,
right.
Sometimes I can feel the hair on the back of my neck going, the pricks are going up, going, no, and then I'm like, no, hold back, breathe. They're not criticizing you. They're not attacking you. I have to.
Yeah, it's not personal. Yeah. Okay, I see. So, how are you finding these people to come on your show?
I have so many. I know them all from playing music.
So they're all based out of Ireland?
No, definitely not. And then so the ones in Ireland I know all mostly personally. So some people I know because I used to travel quite a lot playing music, so I know some of them. And then through the podcast, different people have got in contact with me, and then I'm like, oh, I'd like to interview you because you have an interesting perspective on it. So that's it's kind of organic.
So you're doing outreaches yourself, or you have the part-time person do it?
No, I do it myself.
Okay. How much time are you spending on the podcast every week?
Editing or on the business side of it? Everything.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Oh wow.
I love it. Okay. I am like can't get enough of it.
Good. No, that's good because that's what's bringing in money.
Yes.
So that's good. We just need to optimize it.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to discuss. Okay.
Great.
So the next question is, how did you? So the 4 people that bought from you, what are those profiles? Who are these 4 people? Were they on your show?
No, but I might. They're listeners.
Oh, they're listeners.
Yes.
I see.
But I might bring them on the show after they've done the retreat.
You better. They're paying you $7,000.
Well, I think it would be really interesting to get their opinion on the retreat as well and see how that maybe has
and let them talk about it so that the next one fills up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Okay. So these are listeners. So how did you make that offer? How did you come up with the retreat idea, and how did you make that offer?
Because of the tour, I love doing the tour guiding as well. So this is kind of a mix of tour guiding and retreat. They'll be coming to Donegal. I'll be bringing them 2 sessions. So during the day, I'll be teaching them my framework, because I have a framework for teaching this etiquette. So during the day, in the morning, we'll be going through the course content, and then in the afternoon, we'll go off on a little bit of a tour. They get to see some sites and things that they wouldn't get to see if they're on a larger group tour. They only get to see them because it's very small. It's a deliberately small niche tour anyway. And then we go to a session that night, and then we start to implement some of the learnings from earlier in the day about, and they start to become more aware of what's going on and how they fit into things.
What was the offer? Did you make that offer on the podcast?
I sent people to a landing page.
No, what was before you sent it, what did you say? What was the call to action?
If they are struggling with trying to figure out all the etiquette rules, if they're overwhelmed by all those kind of unspoken rules, then this might be for them, coming to Donegal. And it'll be myself plus some of the high profile guests that have been on the podcast. And they're staying in a 5-star castle hotel as well. So
how much are you how much are you spending on, how much will be your profit?
Probably quite little.
Oh my God, Tara, I was so excited.
I know, but just for the first year, it will be probably quite little. But that's okay.
Well, we need to we gotta make, because it needs to be sustainable so you can do more of them.
Yes,
right?
It will be.
If we burn all the money on 5-star hotels, because people are coming from experience, not for the 5-star hotels. The experience is you.
For both. I think they're coming for both yet.
No, I know, but it's mostly because they want to meet you and learn from you and experience being with you, right?
Yes.
5-star hotel, they can stay in the US as well.
Yeah, but they can't stay in a castle, in a 5-star castle hotel in the US.
Then maybe we should charge $15,000.
Maybe.
No, the point I'm making is, Tara, we need to make, if we're gonna make it a sustainable business model, where you're actually making money, then we need to, if we're gonna, we have to position it that way. So either we position it as, oh, come hang out with me, we're gonna have a lot of fun, and it's like a friendly, above average budget wise tour.
Yes.
Or we position it as like a premium white glove service, but we also then charge premium white glove prices. What you're trying to do right now is, I'm going to give you a premium white glove service at budget prices.
Well, I think probably $7,000 is probably a fairly premium price for tours in Ireland.
So you should be making at least half in profit then.
Oh, I wish. I probably might be able to. I actually haven't done. I have budget done for 10 people, so I haven't redone the budget for 4 people yet, because I'm hoping to get another 2 or 3. Although it's quite late, so I probably will stick with the 4.
And then, so at 4, are you going to make any money, or are you going to go in red?
I will treat it as a PR expense.
Oh my God, Tara, come on.
It needs to happen. I can't pull it because it needs to happen.
No, of course. I didn't say pull it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tara. Okay. So when we make an offer like this, we have to account for our profit margin, right? Because otherwise, why are we doing it?
Yes.
Right? If you're miserable at the end of the day, you just basically paid out of your own pocket, right?
Yeah.
So the way we price it is like, all right, the price of the tour is whatever, say $100,000 for 10 people. So say 10,000 per person. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
And that's like the, we're gonna, that's gonna be the price if it doesn't matter. 4 people show up, 5 people show up, 10 people show up, 20 people show up, and we do a max, right? Say, for example, max of 10 people, so that the price for you remains the same. So even if 4 people show up, they'll be like, well, the price is 25K per head. And that will also encourage them to find more people.
Okay, yeah.
Because they'll be like, well, yeah, I'm going to bring my buddy because I don't want to pay 12K. I don't want to pay 25K. I'd rather pay 10K. So I'm going to bring in one, the other person might bring in two, and then we fill out to 10. Right. And then we're like, oh, okay. So you make your profit remains the same.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how we got to position it.
How do we do that? How do you present that as I don't know what the cost is, as in I don't know how to charge people until we know how many people. That's a harder sell. Is that not harder to sell it that way?
So the two ways to do it. One, we just say, well, this is what I'm thinking. Like, the other way is like, all right, we need to hit this minimum and this is going to be the price per person. Yeah. If we get more, the price per person goes down. I mean, this is like very, like, when you're traveling with your friends, like when you're planning something with your friends, you have the same thing, right? Well, if you get more, then it's going to cost less for each person.
Yes.
It's the same thing. You're not like an organization. You're like, well, I'm just like thinking it will be a fun trip. Can we get 10 people? If not, it's going to be per head is going to come out to this. Mm-hmm. Right? You just we can switch now. But if you were like honest and upfront from the beginning, like, guys, I'm not like a retreat business. I'm just doing it as standalone person. And the cost will be this much. Otherwise, like if you just got two people, like it's not even going to be worth your time for 7K, right? 4, you're already in red. So you'll be like, well, so this is what it's going to cost to be worthwhile my time as well, and for your time as well, for you to also get a good experience. Well, whatever, 50K, right?
It's mostly per head, which my costs are, so that's not too bad. So it's not a kind of it's going to cost me $100,000 and I have to. So it's mostly like I pay for the rooms that I'm using, as in the hotel rooms. Yeah. So they're already included in their cost. So I have kind of mostly done it as a per head cost.
Okay. But if you had 10 people, but you just told me that if 10 people showed up, you would make more money.
Well, I would. Yeah, because it'd be
How? Why? Explain.
Because it's just a slightly bigger, as in if there's 4 people and I make €1,000 per head, so then I make 4,000. If I have 10 people and I make 1,000 per head, then I make 10,000.
Yeah. No, I'm also thinking in terms of how much work it is for you to plan everything, and it's like if you like, it's a lot of work.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
No, but Tara, we love it. We also make money from it. It's not mutually exclusive.
Yes.
We just need to position it like we run it like a business. We can have fun and make money as well. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, totally.
In your head, you're like, I feel like you're negotiating with yourself and like,
I think it's just for the first year that I'm negotiating. I like that price scares me. It's the fact that I'm even selling it at €7,000. I think most people, when they hear the price, are like, "What? That's crazy money."
No, but we could position it as a budget friendly as well. But then they're not going to be staying at 5-star. Or you could be like, well, find your own accommodations. Then people can stay wherever they want. That would be even easier.
I think it would have to be a different type of. I would have a second retreat for that. I don't think I would mix the premium.
No. Of course, we're not talking. This is done deal.
Yes,
I'm talking about future. I'm talking about future. Right. How do we fix this model? Because the whole point, the brainstorming we're doing is how do we turn you into a retreat business so you make like 150, 200 grand just from doing retreats, right? Yeah. So we got to run it like a real business.
Yes. I need to be a real business. I need to grow up.
Tara, it's not that hard, right? We just need to position it, right? So let's discuss that. No, that's exactly the point of this session, right? You have your session, I have my session.
Do you know there is a thing? I think it's definitely in Ireland, and I hear it's in the UK as well, that if somebody's making money, then everybody else around them think that they're almost like stealing the money from somebody else. So there's this guilt if you try to make money, that other people think that you've obviously, charged so much and you're taking advantage of people.
No.
It does happen. Yes, it is. That is a thing here in Ireland and the UK.
Yeah. But only for people who are not rich, like for non-businesses, right?
Yes.
Like I'm sure you have rich people in Ireland, right?
Yes, some. Not a lot, but we have some.
No,
yeah.
but they're probably not thinking the same way. Is
Yeah,
my
you're
point.
right. Yeah, you're totally right.
Right? Yeah, Tara, these are mental blocks. We gotta get over it. So that
I have to find those people. That's
find rich people in Ireland.
Yeah. Well, they don't even have to be in Ireland. It's
anywhere. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Tara, let's discuss this. Okay. So let's start with the ICP, ideal customer profile. So we're trying to sell these retreats to our potential customers. What does that customer look like? What is their profile? So maybe we can use the 4 that's buying from you and turn that into a profile. Right. What does that person look like?
They are a professional.
Professional,
as in they probably earn a lot more than I do. Which wouldn't be hard.
Okay. Yeah. So people who have jobs and stuff. Yeah. Yes. What else?
They're probably close to retirement age.
Oh, these are all older folks?
They're probably, mostly. They're probably from late 40s to 60s.
So they have money.
Yes.
What do they do?
They have day jobs. They have business, actually.
None of them are like musicians. They're
no.
It's like their hobby.
Yes.
Hobbyists. Yeah.
Yes. And that's who listens to my podcast, are hobbyist musicians who want to learn more about Irish music.
Okay. So our ICP is people who want to learn more about Irish music. Okay. So these are people who are well off, people who are well off and who want to learn Irish music and also hopefully visit Ireland, because all your tours will be in
Ireland. Yeah.
Okay. Visit Ireland.
They might have a heritage link with Ireland.
Oh, yes.
Because there are
Irish heritage. Yes.
85 million people in the US that have an Irish heritage.
Are all 4 of them have Irish heritage? Can you tell by the names?
I don't think all of them do, but 3 out of 4 I think do. But 2 of them are a couple, so yeah. Okay. And they play it, yeah.
Okay. Well, they're a couple. That means they're spending 14 grand with you. What is that telling us?
That
you could charge more.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, you're right.
Right? If one household is okay paying 14K, maybe if you charge, I know it's okay. So Tara, let me be 100% clear. You're doing this for the first time, so your anxiety is completely understandable and it's completely normal. That's how I would feel as well. So I'm not docking you there. I'm just saying, going forward, now that you are no longer a new business because you would have done one retreat.
Yes.
Going forward, we should do it like a real business, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
right?
I like that.
First time is understandable. Yeah. Okay. So our ICP is people, and Irish heritage people that makes more sense. Like I'm Indian heritage, so if there's like if I'm into classical Indian music and someone has a tour, then obviously I'll be more attracted to classical Indian music than an Irish person. So that makes sense. So people with Irish heritage who want to learn Irish music and they want to visit Ireland, that would be your ideal customer profile, right? Okay. Next, we define your positioning statement. So positioning statement is, I help my ICP, ideal customer profile, achieve outcome through a unique mechanism. So your unique mechanism is already there through retreat, which is brilliant because usually we spend like 20 minutes on that. So
yay, I've got some work done in advance.
yeah. So I help people who want to, I help people with Irish heritage who want to learn Irish music achieve what? What are they achieving or what are they experiencing? I think experience might be better in your case, not achieve, right? Because it's essentially an experience.
I have a draft version here. I help people or musicians because they're learner musicians become comfortable with.
Wait. One second. Question. You said I help learner musicians, but we just talked about that they might not be musicians at all.
I think yes, that's possible. Yeah. The 4 I have coming are musicians. They're learner musicians. So
they are learner, as in like they're learning.
Yes,
they're actually learning.
Yes,
or they are. Okay,
they are. So and they are already playing. Whereas they're not.
So then we should change it. We should add it to the ICP. They are learner musicians.
Yes, they're not professional musicians. They're learner musicians. Yeah.
Right. Beginners, right?
Yes. Well, or improvers.
Okay. Fine. Okay, go ahead. I help learner musicians
become comfortable with the uncertainty that exists in every session.
That wouldn't work for the retreat though, right?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. That's just my business in general.
No, but we're not doing 7 lines of revenue streams anymore, right? We're gonna go 200K. Our goal is 200K on one line.
Okay.
So we gotta change that. So I help learner musicians or learner musicians or Irish heritage. I guess it doesn't matter.
No,
I help learner music because it could be non-Irish heritage as well, right?
Yes,
we don't know.
Yes.
Okay, so I help learner musicians achieve or experience. I like the word experience here.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially retreat is an experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So experience what?
Experience certainty and joy in Irish music sessions. Or certainty and magic in Irish music sessions.
I don't know if the word certainty is unambiguous.
Okay.
Like like what does it mean? It's not specific enough.
Okay.
And it's also making because positioning statement, usually we start with the long one and then we compress it to make it like super short. So certainty will probably be cut anyway when we try to shorten it. So experience what? Experience real Irish something.
Music sessions?
Yeah. Because I don't think it's about etiquette anymore. Like the retreat, is the retreat about etiquette or retreat is about experiencing?
You see, they could if they could come and experience Irish music sessions, but not understand the etiquette. And so the uncertainty and the problem that they have is the uncertainty because it's the everything
so
is
important. Okay.
It is fairly important.
Okay. So experience. Go ahead.
So it doesn't experience uncertainty doesn't work there.
Yeah.
Experience confidence and joy in Irish music sessions.
Experience joy, experience confidence.
Belonging.
I like belonging.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. Yeah. They feel more like they belong in the session.
Yeah. I like belonging. Okay. Experience belonging.
And the magic of Irish music sessions or joy of Irish music sessions.
Experience belonging, joy of Irish music session. And through these retreats, through these retreats with you, essentially, right? So yeah, that's our like long version, and we're gonna like compress it, right?
Okay.
Like, I mean, not right now, but like with AI and stuff, we're gonna compress it. So basically, that's the meaning we're trying to. That's our positioning statement. We're gonna compress it. Like, just to give you context, like it took me the whole week to come up with mine. Like I started with like 2 lines, then it reduced to got like to 1 line. Now it's like literally like half a line. Like, I help founders solve their one constraint, so they can achieve higher revenue, or like to which is preventing their revenue growth, right? So I made it like really short. So we'll shorten this, right? But that's our positioning statement. That's the essence. That's what we're trying to do. So once we compress it down, we want to use it everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So on your LinkedIn, on your website, on your landing pages. Okay. So we have our ICP defined. We have our positioning statement defined. Now let's talk about the offer itself. So the next time we're making this offer to our audience for the next retreat, hopefully once you have this retreat, you'll have testimonials and stuff, right? That we can reuse.
Yeah.
So the next one will, in the landing page, will have 4 testimonials. Hopefully some testimonials from your students and stuff. We want like loads of testimonials, and all video, right? Video testimonials are hard to fake, hard to people is more believable and stuff, right? So tell me about the offer. Right now the offer was, tell me about the offer. What was the offer this time so we can improve it for next time?
I can go and look at it.
Okay. This is something you said it at the end of your podcast episode?
Okay, so the very first time I talked about it, I said, okay, so before we get back to the conversation, let me take a few seconds to tell you about something new. It's called In Tune with Tradition, the Private Session Experience, a 5-day, 5-star, immersive small group experience based in Donegal and surrounding counties for musicians who want to understand how sessions in Ireland really work. And it will feature some of the high-profile musicians interviewed in the podcast. We'll explore the cultural nuances that shape the music and the space around it, and along with a bit of touring as well. Numbers will be extremely limited, and there are already musicians on the waiting list ahead of the official announcement. So if you'd like to hear about it first, you can add your name at sessionetiquette.com. So that was the first one. And then I updated it recently. I'd like to give you an update on something we've been building behind the scenes. One thing I've noticed from nearly every conversation on this podcast and every response in the questionnaire is that most musicians aren't just trying to learn the tunes, they're trying to understand the people. They're trying to understand why one session feels magical and the other doesn't. Why some musicians seem to fit naturally into the music and the community around it, and what it really means to become part of a living tradition rather than simply just play the tunes. That's exactly why I created the In Tune with Tradition private session experience. It's a 5-day immersive small group experience in Donegal and Sligo for musicians who want to go beyond learning the tunes and begin understanding the culture, the relationships and unwritten customs that shape Irish traditional music. Along the way, we'll spend time with some of the musicians you've heard on the podcast, including Mairead Ní Mhaoine, Leonard Barry and some special guests through private sessions, conversations and shared musical experiences. The response has been way stronger than I expected, and more than half of the places, available places have already been reserved before the official public launch. Because the group is intentionally small, once the remaining places are filled, registration will close. If this sounds like something you've been looking for, you can learn more and submit an expression of interest at sessionetiquette.com.
That's good.
Is it? Good.
I like it.
Cool.
Tara, you're a natural. No, I love it. Like, you just, it's so good. Like, I was like, I want to join. Where do I sign up?
Sessionetiquette.com.
That's so good. I like it. Okay. Cool. So questions, right? So I want to understand some of the things that you're naturally doing really well. But I do want to understand some of the context first. So you said there are certain high profile musicians that they would be interacting with.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying them?
Yes. Of course I am. I'm not going to ask them to do something for free.
Okay. Is this like, how are they getting paid? As like a fixed fee, or are you paying them as like percentage of how many people show up?
A fixed fee.
Okay.
So that's one of my fixed costs.
Okay. What percentage is that of like how much you would be spending?
Per guest or
Per guest, yeah.
It's probably a good 1/10.
Okay.
I think.
Per guest. So it's not cheap.
It's
Is
not
what
cheap.
you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to buy. Like they're well respected musicians, and they probably would do it for. In fact, they've said they would do it for less, but I don't want to take advantage. I want to be able to ask them back next year and the year after, and for other things.
No, but Tara, but we first have to think about ourselves as well, right? So we are making it sustainable. I feel like you're just like a genuinely very nice person, and you just like think of other people first.
Yes.
And then you kind of like get squeezed.
I take scraps.
And you don't make any money.
Yes, that sounds like me. Yeah. That's me in a nutshell. Yes.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
That's hard.
Right?
That's like leopard changing its spots.
Yeah, no, but entrepreneurship is hard, right? That's why it's hard. Because we always have to like do things that we're not comfortable doing, and we gotta learn those skills, right? So we gotta like, that's why I was like saying, like, if we establish like, all right, this is my profit margin is whatever 30%, right? Then it's a hard thing. I'm not touching that 30% irrespective of what happens, right? Then you can do like, all right, so I have 70% to play with. Some of this will go to for the rooms, some of this will go to the whatever entry fees, some of this will go to the musicians, right? So that's how I would want to think about, right? We're not going to touch our profit, right? Because then it's very easy to, oh, it's fine, I'm going to reduce my margin to 20, and then, oh, I will reduce to 10. Oh, it's fine, I'll reduce to 5. And now we're like, well, it's an expense.
Those are the conversations that go on in my head on a daily basis. Yes.
Of course. No, Tara, I've done like 150 episodes. I know how you're thinking. I see the patterns over and over again.
So I'm not the only one that thinks like that.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Yes.
But we have to fix it, right? So, but the thing is, the good news is that you're such a natural. Like, it was like the offer is not salesy at all. It was like very natural. Like, it was benefit driven. You had urgency built in. Like, it was so good. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could be like, you could make a ton of money. You just have to fix some of the mindset stuff that's going on, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So high profile. So the other question I had was, so you have these high profile musicians, but how do we know if the motivation for people who are booking is to hang out with you and experience Ireland and experience the sessions and experience the etiquette, the right etiquette they should be using, versus like, how much value are the musicians actually adding? Like, would the people say no if you did not have these high profile musicians as part of your package?
Well, I think 3 of the 4 had already booked before I had confirmed who the high profile musicians were.
Oh, yeah. Tara, I think I'm going to cut them in the next one.
I think they make a good icing on top. I think they make a very good icing.
No, but they're taking so much of your profit. You're like donating. You're donating money.
Yeah, well, I like to spread it around among, musicians.
No, but we need to first keep it for ourselves before we can spread it around. We cannot just give our portion to everyone else.
Yes.
No, okay, so here's the thing. Tara, here's the thing. Right now, you're getting like 30K from that construction business. If we take that away, how are you going to run this business?
Yeah, I will struggle to feed myself.
Yeah. So we got to fix it before that 30K goes away, right? That 30K is not permanent.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. No, it's not.
So we got to fix it before the deadline.
Yes.
Right?
You're right.
And the other thing is, I personally don't like dependencies on outside people.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if they don't show up? I know they're high profile, but it's possible maybe they're sick or whatever. They don't show up, and now you're taking a reputational hit because you made a promise that's dependent on someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I would never take that reputational hit.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, especially for a brand new business, if it's established, like you've been doing it for a while and you have fat profit margins, then yeah, if someone doesn't show up, you have enough cushion to like get someone in replacement and overpay them to get just show up. But right now we literally have very thin margin. In fact, we're in negative right now, and we don't have that kind of pull either, right? So I would rather just keep it simple. I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like you're like, well, this is the first time I'm doing it. I want to go above and beyond. I'm going to pull all stops.
Totally.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like it might be because you might be thinking, oh, I'm not enough.
Yes, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah, no, you're enough. It's your show. They're coming because it's your show.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Tara, we gotta fix it. Next one. Oh my God, we gotta make it properly. Do it properly, right? No dependencies. We first prove the model that you can make it work just by yourself, and then, right? Maybe the high-profile musicians, we just charge extra.
Yes.
As in, like, we're like, well, the rates will go up, and see, we test the demand, and if no one signed up, it's like, all right, fine, I could just run them myself.
Yeah, I think this one is like definitely more of a premium one, and I would like to offer a more. I think it's because there's so little numbers that I can really take. I think it's very hard to have a session. I remember I said the preferred session is 5 to 10 people in a session.
Yeah.
So if I have more people than that, then I'm going to be part of the etiquette breaching by bringing
no
15, 20 people into a session.
No, I'm saying bring the same amount of people, but we charge them more. Like, we can keep 7K and not have high profile guests, not have a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
Right? You're gonna let's do that experiment. So we cut the high profile musicians and we cut the 5-star hotel, and we just do like a standard 3-star hotel. Are you gonna be in profit? What would be the profit margin?
Well, I will if people decide to buy it.
No, if 4 people show up.
Okay.
At 7K price, and we don't have to pay the musicians, and we don't have to pay 5-star hotel. We cut it into a 3-star. What would be the profit margin? Like 20%, 30%, 40%?
Probably 20 to 25, maybe 30%. Yeah.
Yeah. So now and then you will actually, after you do it and you see the balance in your bank account, you're like, oh, okay, this was worth it.
But will the people who attend it think it's worth it?
Why not? I would just like going to Ireland makes me excited. Forget about Tara.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I've been to like 40 countries. I just get excited because because I tell all my friends, family, oh, we're going to Ireland. Like it's not about you. Like it's not even about you. It's about the experience.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And you are the icing on the cake, not the high profile musicians. You are the icing on the cake.
Okay, I have to believe that one. That's what I have to believe. Yes.
Yeah, of course. You're the host. You made the offer. Someone said yes. They don't want to see other people. They want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because it's about the experience. That's how at least I think. In fact, you might have turned away some of the people because they might be like, oh, 5-star hotel. That means I will be the dinners. You're not covering their meals, right? Are you?
Yes, I am. All inclusive.
Oh my God.
Yes, all meals.
All of them?
All meals.
Oh my God.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yes.
Okay, so you are in negative then, right? With 4 people. Oh my God. 5-star meals we're covering. Tara, come on. Why?
Because I wanted to make it great for the first time, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but no more. Tara, we gotta run it like a business.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I probably should offer the people who are on it to a special offer for next year, possibly.
Yeah. No, of
You're like,
course. We can give them a discount. That's fine. That's
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I mean, usually if they've already been, usually it's unlikely they're gonna want to come back, right?
Okay.
Because they already experienced it.
Yeah. Sometimes. No, but sometimes you definitely get repeat customers coming.
No, I'm just saying it's unlikely. I'm sure there'll be it's like if I just came back from Greece, like I'm not thinking of like I'm gonna spend $5,000. I'm not gonna go back to Greece. I just came back from Greece.
Okay.
It's like you just had like a steak dinner and you're like, oh, would you like another steak dinner? Like, no, I would rather have dessert.
Yeah, I might have steak dinner next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we should design next time when we design the tour, we're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm making at least 30%. I'm not even touching anything else. And that 30%, you might get eaten. Some of that might get eaten by like unexpected expenses or whatever, right? So 30% would be like minimum. I would rather keep it higher than 30, but at least let's start with 30%. So we think in terms more of experiences and less of trying to impress them with fancy stuff, right? Because last year I went on a mastermind. And there was like, oh, we'll do this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna take you to a sushi restaurant. I'm gonna take you to this. And I was like, I bought this ticket because of the mastermind component of the thing. I don't whining and dining. I can just
do
I mean,
anywhere.
I live in Vegas. I could literally go to like, you know, all sorts of restaurants, high profile celebrity restaurants myself. Like I went there to be part of the mastermind. I want to do more mastermind sessions. I don't want like, so I think that's like a trap a lot of people fall into, like, because they're like, oh, I'm going to impress them by this restaurant and that restaurant. But they're coming there to experience you and the culture and the sessions and learning about the etiquette and exploring Ireland, not stay in a fancy room with a jacuzzi.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. All
because they won't even have time to be there in the room.
Yeah, exactly. You won't have time for the jacuzzi. You'll be like running around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next question I had was, you mentioned a waiting list.
Yes.
What is that?
So you couldn't just buy it from the website. You had to go. I did a call with them. They like an expression of interest call. So they sent in their names and their phone numbers, and we had a Zoom call, and I wanted to get an idea of what they expected from it, what they wanted, so that it was the right fit for them. It was to see if we were the right fit for each other.
So you did a discovery call.
Yes, a discovery call. That's it.
So you said, okay, book a discovery call. But where did the waiting list come from?
It was through a form on my website.
No. Who waiting for who? What are they waiting for?
To have the discovery call.
Oh, there was a waiting list for the discovery call. Like how many were you? How many people booked the discovery call?
11. Was it
11 people booked it, and only 3 people took it, and the fourth person was a couple, right? So so three unique people booked it. So 11 people
I think it was
did
11.
discovery, right?
Yeah, I think it was 11.
And 3 booked.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to the rest 8 people? Why did they say no?
Some of them didn't want the tour element. They just wanted the session. They didn't want to be moving around or have any other experiences. They didn't want the 5-star. They didn't. Oh. Yes. So
my intuition was telling me that 5-star seems like unnecessary.
Yeah. but I thought I couldn't probably charge that price without going the 5-star.
That's just in your head, Tara. That's just like you're negotiating with yourself in your head.
Yes.
You're thinking, oh, I'm not enough. My session is not enough. I need to wine and dine them with 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's it. No more, Tara.
Yes.
That's it. No more 5 stars. Let's cut it. It's first thing to go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What were the other objections? So 5-star objection was the first one. What were the other one?
The other was maybe just not the right fit. They were.
Oh well. You mentioned one more thing, right? You said they didn't want the tour element. They just wanted to attend.
Yes.
Oh.
So it will be. There will be another one that is like that. That is not. This just wasn't it.
No.
Yeah.
Tara, question. Why? So, if someone is listening to your podcast,
Mm-hmm.
they care about
yes
the session experience, the session etiquette,
mm-hmm.
and hanging out with you and learning from you. Those are the top 4 things I'm guessing they care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So why didn't we make the tours optional? As in, like, we're gonna it's $5,000, but if you want the tours as well, then it's gonna be 7,000.
Yeah, that's I never thought of that. That's a good idea.
Because then you could have incorporated those people as well.
Yeah.
So we do like the cool part is that you didn't have the prices. Did you have the prices displayed on the website, or did you just verbally?
Not at the time. I have them on the website now, but not at the time of the.
Yeah. I think we shouldn't disclose the prices.
Okay. Ever?
If you're doing discovery call. No, because you're doing a discovery call, right? So we can customize it.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Right? Because a lot of times what people do is like the businesses, they would like, oh, if you buy now early bird, they give you an early bird discount.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the prices could have been 9,000, but if you buy now, if you're the first 2 people to buy, it's going to be 7,000.
I did do that. I did do a little bit of that. I did. I had the first 3 people, and then I extended it to the 4th because it was like, well, I've just got 4, so now I'm just. So it was a €200 discount if they bought.
No, I would make it juicier.
Okay. Yeah. I just because I didn't have enough profit, I said I can't really make it juicier.
No. You didn't have enough profit is not a them problem. That's a you problem.
Yes, that's me.
We're gonna we already fixed part of it, right, with the 5-star experience. And because if it's totally possible, if you gave people options between $7,000 without the tours, $5,000 without the tours and $7,000 with tours, it's totally possible all 11 people might have picked the no tours option because you made a guess essentially.
Yeah.
Right? You guessed. You're like, oh, I'm gonna try to jam in as much as possible, because there are also some people who like to have free days and they're like, I want to just explore on myself.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you packed everything in, right?
Yes. So it's kind of it's an all-inclusive. That's what it is. On this occasion, I think I just needed to try one thing to get it started until I see what works and what people
but the beauty of the discovery call is that you don't have to guess. You just ask them.
Yeah.
Right? So there are 5 components to it. So you break down your retreat in 5 components, for example.
Okay.
So you'll be like, all right, so importance, like how important it is essentially. So one component is going to as many sessions as possible. The second component is going to tours. Third component is staying in a 5-star hotel. Fourth component is me covering all your meals. Like, so you could essentially like a survey, right? That you asking them, how important is it? Rate it, like what, rank it, rank 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And if everyone ranked hanging out with you, and you could also have included meeting the high profile musicians as one of the, and if everyone rated the high profile musicians as at the bottom, then you're like, oh, they're the first to go.
Yeah. So
and if they rated, the 5-star at the bottom, that's the first to go.
So that I have that maybe at the stage where they book the discovery call.
Yes.
While okay.
The whole that's why it's called a discovery call, because you're discovering things.
Mm-hmm.
You're discovering options. You're learning about what's important.
Yeah.
Right.
But they could also do it as a tick box before we do the discovery call as well, from the expression of interest.
Well, you can, but the interactive, because it allows you to clarify questions. Like if the option is not clear enough, they might make assumptions. But if you're doing a discovery call, might as well just ask them.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, well, it depends. What kind of tours were you thinking? Like, are we gonna be going to a Game of Thrones location? Like, like stuff like that. People might be like, and they'll be like, no, I was thinking more like local stuff. It's like, yeah, we'll pass. Like, we don't know. So the more conversations. By the way, when I was in Ireland, I did the Game of Thrones.
Did you? Tour, I have never seen it. I've never been. The road with all the.
Like the castles and stuff. Like they take you where it was filmed.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really. I'm sure it's really popular, right?
I think so, but it's in Northern Ireland, isn't it? Or
what's the capital of Ireland?
Dublin.
Dublin. That's where I went.
Oh, okay. So it was in Dublin? God, I didn't even know that. I have to. And I'm a tour guide. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like everywhere. Like as in like in Dublin, it's like you see it everywhere. Game of Thrones tours.
Okay.
Very popular.
Belfast? No, it's not in Belfast.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a while back. But yeah. So I remember the Game of Thrones angle when I went to Ireland.
Good.
So right. So the point is, we want to have like when we're having, because it's not like you're making hundreds and hundreds of discovery calls. You like 10, 12, 15 discovery calls, right?
Yes.
So it allows us to rank, right? And nuanced ranking, because you're learning, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I would do it. So we're not making assumptions. We're using data. We're using data to make decisions, right?
Yeah.
So the next time we design it, we're going to keep the same call to action, similar call to action, just like it's been working. We know it works. We get them on a discovery call. We don't share the prices, and we just ask for, and make it interactive as well. So it's almost like we're asking for feedback from them, and people are more invested once they give you feedback, because it's they're helping you construct the tour. So if I helped you construct the tour, I would be more interested in going in that tour, because I'm like part of the process.
I do normally like to be that kind of person who asks for feedback, but sometimes it backfires and people think it means because I am not confident enough in myself.
No, you could ask for feedback confidently.
Okay. Then I need to learn to do that confidently. I think I did do it actually on the discovery calls. I was quite confident. I was geared up, and I had kind of trained myself to, I had good questions, and I really enjoyed the discovery calls. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. Because, I mean, you're just like a very friendly person. I'm sure you love being on the phone and talking to other people, especially if they're interested in what you have to offer, right?
Totally.
I mean,
and if I can help them.
Go ahead.
If I can help them, sure, I mean, that's why I'm here. But
exactly.
that was the hard bit on the discovery call, was to, to say, oh yes, that's a problem that people seem to have, rather than try to fix their problem there on the call.
Like example?
So if somebody said, I really find it difficult if I'm going into a session and I don't know what to do if there's this X, Y, and Z, and I'm going, oh well, that's you could, because of, or you could try this. No, I have to pull back and go, yes, a lot of people have that problem. Yeah, I find that, and that's really difficult for me to not actually help somebody.
No, why? What's the problem with like offering a suggestion?
Because then they don't need to come on the course. They don't need to come on the retreat.
Why?
Because I've already fixed their problem for them.
No, Tara, no. We're like, the model is we give away the secrets and we sell the implementation or sell the experience.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if I was holding back on like giving the secrets. You'll be like, yeah, this is not fun. Like the fact that you're giving unfiltered secrets from me is what makes it interesting, and what makes other people watch this, right? Because I'm providing like unrestricted, ungated value, right? So they need to feel the same way.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think you should be holding back and thinking, oh, they're not gonna. Once again, they're not coming to Ireland just so that they can extract information from you. They're coming for the experience. That's why I would go to Ireland. That's why my wife will go to Ireland. That's how all the people I've traveled in the past have decided to travel. They are not going there to just get a piece of information or meet someone. That's just a cherry on top. They are going there for the experience.
Yeah. And the implementation, as you say. Those are the,
exactly. And the implementation.
Right. I've written that down and I've put a big circle around it.
Yeah. I think a lot of I feel like you're naturally very good at like just the way you said the CTA, and it was so like smooth and clean and non-salesy. Like I just feel like you're already so like we can just put you on like 100 discovery calls, and if we just fix the actual mechanics of what needs to say how, like, you already know how part. We just fix like the process and the mindset. I feel like you might just sell to everyone.
I'll have to say no. I can only take 10. Sorry.
Sorry, we're full.
I think probably the 4 was kind of, maybe my mind went, okay, you've enough. Look, and I probably unsold it to the other people.
You like sabotaged.
Yes,
because
possibly.
you like, oh, I already. Oh, Tara.
Possibly.
Oh,
There's
man.
a little bit of that.
We're like completely opposite. I'm like overconfident.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like kind of person who like oversell, and you're like on the other side. Yeah, undersell.
Oh no, you don't want to come. No, it's too expensive. No, you don't have to come. No.
Oh my God, Tara.
But it's ingrained. It's
the mindset stuff. We'll have to undo the knots one knot at a time and fix it. But you're gonna be like unstoppable. I'm seeing like the future. If we do it, if we like peel the onion, right, as you said, like one layer at a time, and then what's left, you'll be like the greatest salesperson of all time.
I'll get there. I will get there.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Okay. Yeah. One step at a time. All right. So objections. So you said the first one was the 5-star. Oh, I don't want to spend on 5-star. I don't want to stay in 5 stars. The second one was, oh, I don't care about the tours. What else? What are the other objections you heard? Like 8 out of 11 people did not book.
What was the other? There was probably one that money was one of them. It was 2 of them. Definitely money was too expensive.
Yeah. So for that, I would say the fact that they took time out of their lives to get on a call with you, we just had to show them that the value that they're getting for their money.
Yeah.
Right? Basically, we start with like, tell me why you thought of booking this. Like, what was talk about their problems and goals, essentially, right? And we kind of like twist the knife on the problems and increase the motivation on the goals, that kind of thing, right? That's like a separate episode because it's like a lot of different nuances on how you do that. But I would just actually, there's another angle we can take that I was going to discuss next. How to make the offer irresistible. We can discuss that as well, right? With the FURBUS and all the acronym. We'll discuss that right after this. But tell me if there are any other objections we missed.
I think those were the main. Maybe the date. The date was the other one that didn't suit.
There's nothing we can do, right?
Yeah. Well, I should have had a second one ready so that they could say, "Well, actually, I have a second one." So then there would have to be another excuse if they didn't really want to do it. So.
Yeah. No, but we need to do that. Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah. But
for the first one, I just
when is the first tour?
In less than 2 months' time. So
what are the dates?
28th of September to the 2nd of October.
Okay. So it's coming up.
Yes. I have to say I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I've been teaching this quite a lot in the last few weeks, in the last few months. I've been teaching this so that I'm quite comfortable with the content now, because this will be the first time that I'm giving the whole entire content in the first retreat. So and it's
Once again, I would focus on the experience. I wouldn't be like overload with information. Let's not jam them with, because it's not going to be like they're going to retain everything.
Yes.
Right?
Totally.
So let's focus on the experience, showing them rather than telling them.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So because once again, they will not remember the actual information. So let's not overload them. Let's just have them, because people care about experiences and having fun more than, oh, I learned 400 different techniques. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Because it is a retreat. Right? It's not a master class that they're coming for.
No. Yeah. It's a retreat. It's kind of it's, I don't know what to call it, because it's not a format that really is done before. So I'm not sure what to call it. So I just called it a retreat.
No, we just call it retreat, and it's experience.
I called it an experience, a private session experience.
Yeah, no, that's good. Because so that's where we come into next, right? The offer. How do we, on the landing page, how do we make it irresistible? Right? So use the FURBUS. I use the FURBUS acronym. So fast, easy, risk-free, bonuses, urgency, and scarcity. So those are the 6 components. Right. So essentially, the goal of the landing page is to make the outcome, whatever the outcome we're promising. So in our case, we're promising this experience / retreat. How do we make it irresistible? As in, like, people feel stupid saying no to you or no to the offer, right? So the first component is fast. Usually, how do we deliver that outcome fast, right? So as in, like, oh, it's a 5-day retreat, right? So it's a 5-day retreat, and you don't have to prepare anything, no homework. You just show up, and I'm gonna take you through all these experiences. We're gonna have fun, and you're gonna learn X, Y, and Z, and all covered within 5 days. So it's fast, like you don't have to do much, right? So we're gonna cover that angle. So the second angle I would cover on the landing page is easy, as in, like, you don't need to do anything, just book the flights. They're booking their own flights. You're picking them up from the airport?
Yes. I'm not paying for their flight. Definitely not paying for flights.
I'm sure if you had a little bit more margin, you would, right?
I probably would try. Like, maybe maybe there's a grant system I could give to people for,
like, well, I do have that extra 5K that I brought in from my selling fiddles. So let's spend that as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my dogs can go hungry for the next month, but that's okay. We'll just eat beans and rice and.
Oh my God, Tara. Okay, so easy, right? So make it easy, as in you're picking them up from the airport?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick you up. You don't have to book even a taxi or anything.
You don't have to.
Yeah, well, all your meals are covered, which I still can't believe. But all your meals are covered. Everything is covered.
You're like, can I book? There's still a few places left if you'd like.
Any chances anyone else would sign up?
There is still a chance, but I think at this stage, there's flights might be getting a little bit more expensive at this stage. Although not really, the flights.
Yeah, not really. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there is still. You never know. Possibility of a couple.
How on every episode you're reminding people?
Yes.
Do you have an email list?
I do. I need to send out another email.
How many people?
160, I think, or something.
All of them from podcast?
Yes.
How did they sign up?
Through the website.
What was the lead magnet?
Actually, I don't even think I mention it on the podcast. So they go to the website for something else, maybe the retreat, or to for donations, or I just mentioned go to there's a questionnaire on the website, and I have had 250 responses, maybe 260, 270 responses to the questionnaire, an anonymous questionnaire for all their pains, so that it can feed the questions for the guests.
250 people voluntarily filled that out?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So 160 of them have given their signed up for the newsletter as well. I don't think I ever mentioned the newsletter on the podcast.
Yeah, Tara, you're really sitting on like a $500,000 business essentially.
What?
Yeah, you have so many. Like I have to like beg people and bribe them, and they still don't sign up. And you're essentially people are just signing up without even you asking. That means if you were to ask, there would be like there's like a flood of demand waiting, right? If you just if you cleaned it up and made it more.
But I don't send them out anything. I don't send out anything really.
Oh my God.
I need. I can't do everything. God, this is I need help with this actually. That's might be something.
So we have we build like someone joins in, like build a welcome sequence, so they automatically
I haven't any of that.
We can discuss this. We can discuss this after this. Okay. But yeah, Tara, you have these are leads. These are qualified leads sitting in your mailbox, sitting in your email list. These are your listeners. They're begging you to sell them something, and you're like, no.
Oh no, you wouldn't want it. No. You wouldn't.
Why would I make money? I don't want to make.
I don't want to feel guilty. That's horrible, isn't it?
What do you mean? You're a business. You're an entrepreneur. What do you mean guilty? We're not just taking their money. We're giving them value in return.
Yes, we are, and they really want this, and it's that I have to get over that. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm holding it back from them if I don't.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
people are
greedy.
like, take my money, and you're like, no.
That's a trait. That is one of my traits. Definitely.
No, it's we can fix it. It's a skill that we can learn.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
Okay. All right. Going back to the components, right? So fast, we make it super fast. Make it easy. We'll pick you up. I'll show you around. You don't have to do anything. Risk-free. That's an important one. What is the risk-free component?
I haven't any risk-free components written on the retreat site. I don't think so, because I've no testimonials. I've no money back guarantees or anything. Or
guarantees. Like what can we offer? Can we offer something? If you're not happy, I will do what? Or I will give you what?
I don't know.
That's what we need to brainstorm.
Okay. Yeah.
What can we give? If someone says, "Oh, I'm not happy with the experience,"
I can't really give them very much money back because
no, not money. Yeah. We're not giving it. We're already in red. We'll have to ask them for money for complaining.
It costs you money to complain. Here's the form, and you have to pay €300 to complain. Thank you.
Yeah.
Per word of the complaint.
Yeah. Maybe we can say, so what happens in your tours when you do your regular tours in your tour guide? If someone is complaining, how do you appease them?
I am not the owner of those tours, so it's not my tour. It's as
how does the owner deal with this?
They might give them a free tour, or they might give them. Yeah, that's probably what they would give them. Maybe a free tour, or maybe a sharing cups or something, or some little small thing.
Okay, I think we don't want to overthink this. I think we could just say, well, for whatever reason, if you're, I know you're gonna have a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, if you have less than ideal experience, you let me know, and I will make sure I'll give you personal time for whatever was lacking, any information you need, and I'll make sure I'll do everything I can to get it fixed for you. Right? I think just having that is better than not having anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about bonuses. So you already have tons and tons of bonuses, right?
Tons.
Not
Yeah.
only, yeah, you get access to the sessions. I'll take you everywhere. You get all meals, bonuses, access to the high profile musicians,
Mm-hmm.
meetings, one-on-ones, mastermind,
Yes. Yeah.
whatever we have, we just add
Yeah.
it to the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Urgency and scarcity, I like it already because I think we covered it already because you kind of like turned it into a wait list for the
Yes.
discovery, which is genius. I've never heard
Uh-huh.
of this before. I don't know how you pulled it off, but that was like a master stroke of genius.
It was through another course that I was doing, and it was they recommended this, so I was like, okay. It made me feel really uncomfortable, so I, did it
I
anyway.
mean, I didn't even understand this, but I just the way you said it, like, wait, we have a waiting list. Like, what waiting? What are you talking about? So you basically said I have a bunch of people waiting to be on the discovery call. That's what you
Yes.
meant.
Yes.
But the way you phrased it, it's like I was like, wait, what? We have a because the way I listened to it was
Mm-hmm.
like you already have a waiting list of people waiting to pay you.
Yes. Yeah, and it's kind of, it's
No, but that's what I was saying. It was genius because it
yeah.
was ambiguous. But yeah, probably I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't advise it
Okay.
to any of my clients because it's borderline. but you pulled it off. So
I didn't
I'm
even.
not gonna.
Sorry, I didn't even know I was
I'm
really
not gonna
doing
break
that.
something that works. So
I didn't realize I was quite doing that. Like so.
yeah. I would no, but it is. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Maybe there is a way to phrase it slightly differently, but
Okay.
say the same thing. Like as in like I have a bunch of people who already signed up for a discovery call and I'm like running
Yeah.
out of spots on the calendar. Because
Okay.
then we're
Yeah.
telling the facts
Uh-huh.
and we're telling the truth and it's also implying urgency
Yes.
on people who are thinking or on the fence, right?
Well, maybe
So
by the time I said that, it was that the one? Was that when it was there was people actually on it, booked on it? I don't know. I can't remember. I will check that back and
doesn't
see.
matter. Doesn't matter. This is for the next time. Next time,
Right.
right?
Okay.
But yeah, we gotta just be tiny but careful so
Yeah.
that it doesn't seem fake. The
Okay.
urgency doesn't feel fake.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because the right way to do it is essentially make it you only have how many spots did you have max?
10 max.
Yeah. So you say, well, there are only 10 spots and
Yeah.
based on the discover and the number of discovery call is more than what I have available. So
Mm-hmm.
that just by saying that makes me like, wait, what? You already have more discovery calls
Yeah.
than the spots, and I cannot guarantee availability. Now it's
Yeah.
real, and now
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
It's like still implying the same urgency. So that's how I would do it because it's
Okay.
more
Perfect.
ethical.
Yes. Okay. Right. That's good. Because I don't want to be unethical. Oh my God. I've just realized I'm unethical.
No, you're
Oh
not. I'm
no.
just saying it might have been construed, like
Yes.
misconstrued, is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. So we fast, easy, risk free. Bonuses, urgency, scarcity. Those are the components I would use to
Mm-hmm.
make the offer irresistible. So when people go to the landing page,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, whoa, okay. Right?
Yeah.
Um, all right. Next, I wanted to talk about the email list, but before we do, let's quickly cover the end-to-end sales cycle. So you made this ask over the podcast episode. At the end, in the middle, where are you making this ask?
It's I have an advert that I inserted in maybe a third of the way through it, or sometimes I swap it to the 2/3 of the way through. So I kind of
Oh,
swap it
it's
around.
like an ad for your own show?
Yes.
Why don't just make it native?
Okay.
As in like you're having the thing
Conversation.
and because it's an interview style podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you cannot do it native. If it was like a solo episode, then you can plug it in.
Yes. Sometimes I put it at the start, at the introduction or the outro as well, so I can slot them in sometimes there as well.
Yeah. I won't overdo it. So
No.
if you're using an intro, you don't want to use it in outro, right?
Yeah.
Just one per episode. How long are the episodes?
An hour.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like actually it's an hour, maybe 2 times max. But I think if you just put it in the intro, then it's good enough.
Okay. Well, I still have the advert, and I usually put the advert in for every episode. It goes in every episode, and then sometimes I mention it at the intro, and sometimes I don't. Most of the time, I don't, but because it's already there in the advert.
Okay. Hey, but is it the same, or you mix and match?
I sometimes mix and match. Yeah, but it's for the last couple of times it has been the same. So I need to.
How often do you release episodes?
Once a fortnight.
Or once every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Why? Why not more often?
Time.
Is it the editing?
I have to do the transcripts because of the accents. Frequently, AI doesn't understand the Irish accent, so I have to go through the transcript and write the whole thing. So I have to listen to it. I have to listen to it
Why?
twice or 3 times, and because people depend on the transcript.
Why?
Because they can't understand the accent.
Who told you?
A few listeners say, yeah, they direct their some of the music schools say they have to direct them to the transcripts on my website because it's easier to understand. It's a thing about Irish accents sometimes. Have you ever seen?
No, I understand. No, I know what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is, why are you doing it manually? I think AI should be able to handle it.
I wish it did.
Which AI are you using?
I've tried several. I've even tried the software things as well. And just not. Yeah, it's not. They can't pick it up.
No, I don't think you should be doing it manually. If there are mistakes, there are mistakes. We can add a disclaimer. I don't think it's effective use of your time, Tara, honestly.
I know, yeah. But I feel like that's one of the things that the audience trust, that it's if I don't do it, it's a break of trust.
No, we just disclose it. Say, FYI, this transcript was generating by AI.
Yeah, but then they're like, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you fix it?
I don't have the time. I have 7 lines of revenue coming.
Maybe that's something that I could actually get somebody else to do.
Yeah, you can have someone else to do. That would be other option. But I would. This is like such a low lift thing for AI, and if there are some mistakes, there are mistakes. Like you just disclose them.
No,
like to protect your reputation. Like you just say, this was generated with AI. If you want like 100% pure one, here's the link. Check out. It's $80, and I will do it for you. I mean, I'm being half joking, but like, I think we can just hire someone. But I just feel like, Tara, I don't think it's a good use of this. You're the CEO of the company. It's not good use of your time to be doing transcripts.
I think people really depend on them. From some of the countries that don't speak English as their first language, they really depend on them.
They're not our customers anyway. Like we need to optimize for Tara. We cannot take care of everyone, right? Like we have to optimize for you and your time. I'm telling you right now, you're kind of also like this. The 30K that's coming in is you're like very heavily relying on that to do all the things that you shouldn't be doing. I mean, that is the hard truth, right? Yeah. Like, tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Absolutely. This is why I'm chatting to you going, my biggest problem is that I'm doing everything. And that's one of the things that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah. No, I don't think everyone uses AI. Like it's literally, actually, you know what? Why are you really, okay. So no. When I do a transcript on a podcast, I literally just put the podcast most of the podcasts are on YouTube. I literally use a AI plugin on Chrome to download the transcript from the YouTube podcast. I don't even use podcasters' transcripts anymore.
Okay.
I think you're making this big assumption. Yeah, of course, people might here or there might have that comment, but we're not going to change our business model based on one comment. You have how many downloads? 40,000 downloads and 2 people complain. We're not going to change our business model for 2 people. There are 38,000 people who did not complain.
Yeah. Well, they don't complain because I provide the transcripts.
No, okay, so let's
They
get
have
rid
no
of it and
reason
let's
to.
see how. No, Tara, come on. I have never heard of this.
Okay.
I have never heard of this.
Well, I suppose because we would in the middle of episodes we would speak about some things that are in the Irish language.
Okay.
And AI cannot pick up on it, so it comes up as
So no, we
complete
do it live
rubbish.
then. If you use Irish language, by the way, this is what we were talking about. And you translate it in English live in the episode. In fact, you're making it a burden for the listener to go back and look
Yeah.
at the transcript. It should be done live in the episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's how we solve it. Tara, that's what I'm saying. We gotta think of ways to not do non-CEO level activities, right? So we got to brainstorm how can we fix it right in the live medium so we don't have a burden.
Yeah.
Once it's live, it's live. We're not going to go back and do the transcripts.
Yeah, I normally do try to do that as for listeners who don't understand what we've just said. This is what we've just said, but like names of festivals that the Flacule. So I mean that just comes up as crazy stuff because it's not a English term. So and that would be one of the festivals that people would really maybe like to come and visit. So I kind of feel I could just use
spell it out.
Yeah, that's true. Spell it out. Yeah.
Because that would be the best experience for the user, right?
Yeah, you're right.
By the way, you spell it like this.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no more transcripts, Tarek.
Okay. Right, that's gone.
Yeah. We gotta because we gotta fix it live. Okay. So 1 hour podcast. How often can you release it now? Since you don't have to do transcripts anymore.
I mean, I have another almost 60 episodes sitting there.
Oh my God.
And so I have an editor, and so as soon as she can get it ready, it could go out if I don't have to do the transcript.
How much editing is being done?
I think she said
we make it live within 48 hours.
Wow. I like to have control over. I like to be able to listen to it and make sure everything sounds good. And I really hate the AI edits. Sometimes they're really poor.
Why? No, mine are not AI edits. You listen to my show. Did you feel like it was edited by AI?
No.
No, it was edited by a human, but it's still within 48 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but how long is your editor taking?
Oh, she says I think she takes about 4.5 hours per episode, but it's just that she has other clients. Or I have only hired her for one episode, but I can change that.
No, you were editing it yourself?
I was, yeah.
You still are?
No, I have an editor. Sorry.
Okay. Phew. What is how do you give instructions to the editor?
I have given her sort of a written instructions as to what I used to do. And given it to her. So yeah,
the fact that she said that it only takes 4.5 hours, which is very reasonable for an hour episode. It should take 4.5 hours.
Whereas it was taking me about 12 to 15 hours.
Because you were overthinking.
Yes, and I was going through every little spike, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll take that down." Yeah.
No. It's podcasting. People want to hear the raw, unfiltered experience, right? There's a reason people listen to podcasts because they don't want the polished version. They want the raw version because then they can feel like they were part of the conversation. If I keep on cutting and spaces and stuff, people will be like, "What is this?" They're listening to it while they're in the gym, while they're traveling, while they're on the road, right?
For me, any episode that has spikes, as in if I laugh too loud, and that would really drive me crazy. That I'd have to turn it up and down.
You're talking about audio normalization. Yes, that's just like a 5-second thing. You just apply to the whole track.
Yeah. See, I didn't know enough about editing, so I would go through every one and.
Oh my God! All right, you're killing me.
That was last year. Oh no, yeah, until February this year.
Yeah. Tara, we gotta there are a lot of little optimizations like this, right? We could just
Yes.
save you so much time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just focus on, because just think about it. Right now, you're releasing every 2 weeks, right? If you were to release, how frequently we could release if you had a full-time editor?
Well,
You could do once
definitely.
per day.
Oh God, one per day. Wow, I could. It technically could be done.
What
And
would be your ideal cadence, assuming you had like a full-time editor?
a full-time editor.
No, as in like
As
the editing was not a concern. You could
okay,
have done unlimited editing. What would be your
okay.
ideal cadence? How frequently would you want them released?
I think weekly would be a nice, because yeah, I think yeah, it's a topic that maybe you don't want to hear about every single day, but weeklies would be fine, I think.
And you have 90 episodes pending.
76.
That's more than a year's worth of content.
Yes.
It's just sitting there.
Yes. And there's some people going, like, they really want to get their episode out pretty quickly because they'd like to promote it, and so that would be really beneficial for me, but it's like
Yeah.
there's a
So if I was an Irish musician and you had me on the show, my episode will be released in 2027.
yes, possibly.
Oh my God, Tara, oh my God.
Yes.
You're just messing with me.
I suppose maybe I don't want them to become too like that they're an everyday conversation. I want them to be special, that everybody kind of wants, like, they're excited, which they are. They're excited about when the next episode's released. It's like, oh, there's another one.
No. I mean, have you heard of Diary of a CEO?
Yes.
How often do they release it?
Oh, probably sometimes several per day, but yeah, every day anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like once per day or once every other day kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? And they have like 2-hour, 3-hour episodes.
Yeah.
Right? So people will pick and choose. I don't think you have to filter for them. Like they can watch Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones can release the whole season,
Yeah.
right? And they'll watch at their own speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Because it's just high value. Like that's something they're interested in. So I feel like, once again, this is something you have negotiated with yourself, where you feel like, oh, what I'm doing is not valuable enough, so I don't want to give them too much.
Yes.
And they will get bored.
Yes. That's exactly it.
Mental blocks, Tara.
I didn't even know I had that mental block, and now I do.
Yeah. It's like the theme of this episode.
And I really didn't think I was that bad at having a poor value on myself, but I realize now that I am.
Yeah. Tara, you're awesome, and you just don't know you're awesome.
You know, you're not allowed to be awesome here.
No, what do you mean you're not allowed? It's a free country.
Yeah, but one of my guests is American, and she described it because she used to come to Ireland as a kid, and she used to try and fit in, and she said, in Ireland, you grow up to fit in, and in the States, she was always like, grown up, it was like encouraged to not fit in, to be be individual, whereas in Ireland, you're not. Yeah, you're not encouraged to be that. Well, not in my age group anyway. I think maybe the younger ones, yes, but yeah, not at my age group.
Yeah,
but that didn't stop me from fitting out. But like you only go by increments. So
right, like let's turn that increment up a notch.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, I'm willing.
We do baby steps, and we undo the unlearn some of those things, right? So we can, because I feel like you have all the ingredients.
Yes.
Right? You have all the ingredients. We just need to just make sure the meal we're making through those ingredients is like a little bit, we're following the right processes, essentially. Right? Okay. So podcast, right? So we're doing, we should be releasing weekly.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
That's and of course you can also test this, right? We release it weekly. If people complain, not one person.
Yes.
If like 1% of our audience complains, that I wouldn't change my strategy based on one comment or 2 comments.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Because that wouldn't make any sense. So I'll give you an example. So my wife has wife has been doing YouTube for like 10 plus years. So she has like 25,000 subs on the company channel, and she recently started her personal channel, and she released like 20 videos, and she already have like 4,000 subs and like half a million views
Wow.
across all videos or whatever, right?
Cool.
So first 30 seconds of the video, we would post transcripts, as in like on the screen, because it's like helps with the engagements. Diary of CEO does it, other YouTubers do it. So we were doing it. So we would do like one word at a time. So if I'm saying, if I am saying, like as I say those words would pop up. The multiple ways to display captions.
Yeah.
You could do
One
one
word.
word, you could do 3 words, you could do the whole sentence,
Yeah.
and then highlight one word at a time. So we were doing one word at a time. Then we had like, and this is like 500,000 people have seen these videos. So we get a lot of comments, a ton of comments. Right?
Yeah, brilliant.
So we had like 3 people complain about, like, I don't really like those one word captions because they're like too fast, and the audience we have is like above 50. So it's like, yeah, that actually kind of makes sense, because people maybe they don't like fast transcript, and usually it's more for like younger audience. So like, okay, that makes sense, we'll change it. We change it to like 3 words, 4 words at a time. As soon as we released that video, people started complaining, oh, this is horrible, why are you showing 3 words at a time? I was like, oh my god. You can't win.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
So the thing is, we're like, okay, so now we're not going to change our strategy until we have at least 20 people complain.
Okay.
Because out of 500,000, right, say even less than 1% people comment on it. And out of those, at least 20 people need to at least complain about this before we're going to change our strategy.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't we're going to just keep on flipping back and forth based on who made the comment.
Yes.
Right? So we just reverted it back to one word, and no one has complained ever since.
Yeah. Cool.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. So when you have a format, and if just like your audience is like getting like 25,000 unique people are listening to it or watching it, and if 1 or 2 people complain, we're not going to throw away the strategy because 1 or 2 people complain.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to be like, all right, more than 10 people, 15 people, 20, statistically significant amount of people complain, then we're going to act on it.
Yeah.
Because think about it, 99.99% of people are watching and consuming that content, and no one complained.
Yeah.
Right? So should we favor people who are not complaining, or should we favor 2 people who complained?
It's
right. So we gotta keep things, in perspective.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah. Right. So let's be cognizant of that. So let's try with weekly, and then let's see if someone complains, or like statistically significant people complain, then we can slow down. Even then, I would be like, try to get them on a call and try to understand why they're complaining.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's like, I could listen to, if you released 3 episodes in one day, if I am a fan, I would be like, oh, okay. So either I can binge watch it, or like I'll watch it over the next 3 days, or I would, maybe watch it over the next 3 weeks. Like, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
It's something that I have to consume.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of times people might be your super fans, and they're like, oh, I cannot get enough of Tara's content.
Yeah, there are some of those.
Yeah, so we don't even know. We're just making an assumption that we're going to overwhelm them, right?
Yes.
So as long as they're valuable conversations, as long as you would have released them anyway, I would release them as quickly as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, and we can, as I said, if we get negative feedback from statistically significant people, then we can always reverse it.
Yes. Okay.
Right? What are you going to say? You're like, well, I was just trying to produce more content. What do you mean? You're saying not produce more? Like, you literally, like, it doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, okay. I don't think anybody's going to complain about it.
Yeah. So let's just do it, because the more, the idea behind podcasting is the more people watch it. This is long form content. The more people watch it, the more they're getting thinking of you as a friend, right? And the more times they hear your offers, and then you're reminding them more often. If I'm like busy, I'm like, oh yeah, island trip sounds good. But then I got busy and I haven't listened to your podcast for a week and I'm on trip now. I totally forgot about it. And I came back and now it's already September. Oh, it's too late. But if you were doing it more frequently, I'm getting more frequent reminders.
Yes, that's true.
Right? Therefore,
mine is an audio podcast.
Audio only?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't really know how to do video editing. That's why.
What are you doing video right now?
Yeah, so I actually do record them on Riverside, so they are in video, but I don't actually release them in video.
Oh my God, Tara.
Okay, so I have to change to video as well.
Yeah.
I'll have to get permission from everybody that I have talked to already.
Yeah. I mean, why would they say no? You're promoting them.
Well, some people probably might not have, they might have dressed differently if they knew it was a video podcast.
Yeah, no, of course we can ask them. Yeah. We obviously. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I doubt anyone would say no.
Yeah, there might be a few.
Right?
But that's okay. Yeah.
But you're losing all the discoverability that comes from being on YouTube.
Absolutely. I'm totally losing that.
Yeah. I can't believe you sold 4 just from audio. If you were video, you would be like, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You'd be like, well, I'm all booked. I don't have time for podcast anymore.
I'm running $1 million business already.
Yeah, you're already $1 million. It's like, I don't need Abi's help. I'm already at I'll go on Abi to get to 10 million.
Yeah, it's like I'm standing in my own way a lot.
Yeah, a lot of mindset stuff. Tara, we gotta fix this. I mean, you have so much potential. Right? Because you have pretty much, as I said, you have all the ingredients. Okay. All right. So yeah. I mean, I was not even thinking of talking about podcasts. Like I literally, the only reason we're going so deep is because, we identified that that's where the sales came from. Right? So that means we gotta level up so that more people would buy it. Because especially now they can see you. You're building a stronger connection. Just imagine if we were having this conversation over phone. It wouldn't be as powerful, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So we gotta for sure move to video. Okay. And then release them weekly. And why is your editor taking 4 hours just on audio? I thought it was a video podcast.
Probably because of the instructions that I have given her.
Yeah. We gotta, I think you gotta just be comfortable. Be like, I think you just release some more like raw. Like obviously you're gonna remove stuff, obvious stuff, just like you took a break. We're gonna hopefully my editor would catch it. But we remove that kind of stuff. But everything else, like I don't know why we would over optimize it. Because it's a raw conversation. Just like you're meeting a friend.
Yeah.
You're not gonna cut off things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So podcasts, I think we covered it in detail. So the final thing I wanted to discuss was the email list.
Yes.
So right now we need some sort of lead magnet where some sort of resource. Actually, I feel like if you had more conversations with your audience, that would be much better. I feel like we should, instead of just spending time on creating a lead magnet and just trying to get them on the email list, I know that's a useful exercise, but I feel like right now we need the revenue to just get you more confident, make you become more confident, so you can see that this is like a real business model, and then you might not even have to do the 7 other things you're doing, and we can just go all in on podcasting and talking to our people. So I feel like the lead magnet should be, I'm thinking of my next retreat, and I need ideas on how to construct it. I need a favor, essentially. So if you're interested in helping me design the next retreat, book a call with me. And then when they book the form, you give them an option. Would you like to receive updates from me about my next retreat. And if they check this, when we can build the form connected to your email provider, so they automatically get added to that email. So we're building the email list. We're also having more conversations. And I feel like if you have a lot of conversations like this, you would become a natural. I mean, you're already a natural, but you would become even more comfortable selling over discovery calls.
I like that. I like that, like the wording of that.
Yeah.
Because then as you say, they are more invested in it then.
Yes.
They're building it.
Yeah. Because I feel like right now, because you have to feel it, you have to see it, that this is the real business model. Right now, you're still, you just dipped your toe in the swimming pool.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Tara, I've done like 150 episodes. I can see people's soul now.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's my toe. Oh, it's like, oh yeah. I'll swim. I'll just put in my leg for, put in my foot for a little minute.
Yeah. You're like, well, I want to see if this works or not, right?
Yes.
But we gotta dive in, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
But also at the deep end, we're gonna dive in, and we're gonna learn how to swim while after we dive in.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully with some help.
I am a tester. I'm like that. That is actually how I learned to swim. Was I tested a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and I still wouldn't love to dive in. No, I do. I don't mind diving in, but I wouldn't go to a diving board. But I would dive in from the deep end. Yes.
Yeah, the deep end. That's what we need to do.
But after lots and lots, after years.
Yeah, we're not gonna wait years here.
Yeah,
we're gonna just because you already proved the concept. Just the fact that 4 people booked, you proved the concept, right?
Yes.
Now we're like, all right, let's run it like a real business, run it like a real podcast, have more conversations. You have heard this. Conversions happen over conversations. So the more conversations we have, the more potential conversions we will have, right? And you'll also get used to it, right? Just like the fact that I've done 150 episodes makes it very easy for me to do strategy sessions. If you were my first, it wouldn't be this good.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So same for you. When you're doing your 150th discovery call, you'll be very confident. You'll be like, yeah, I've done it so many times. I can do it in my sleep, kind of thing. Yeah. As opposed to doing your 5th or your 10th.
Well, even the 5th and 10th actually were much better than the first, because the first one was I picked a person that I kind of had a bit of a relationship with already, that, we had built up a little bit of trust. And so that went really well. So it's like, oh, I can do the next one. And then the next one was really good. And the next one was really good. And then, maybe the 6th one wasn't as good.
Yeah. We just need more reps.
Yes,
right?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like this offer better. Instead of giving them a PDF, we'll be like, well, book a call with me. Help me design. I need a favor. Ask for help. Right?
Yeah.
And then it's building our email list as well. And then we can keep people updated over email. We need to do that, by the way. Yeah. Get in a habit of like doing weekly emails or bi-weekly emails. Especially when you publish a new episode, I would push it over email as well. And just make it more custom. Why you think it was important, what you learned from it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
So email list is how you communicate with your people. Not everyone will watch or listen to all your episodes.
Yeah.
But they will read your emails because it's a lower lift, right? Reading an email takes 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Listening to your podcast takes 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? So if someone is on the go and you send them an email, it's like literally takes like 5 seconds to scan it, right?
Yeah.
That's why, and that's your door, or that's your in, into their lives using emails, right? Yeah. So that you can be in touch with them.
I'm going to put a green mark around this one, a green highlighter. It's very important.
Yeah, super important. All right, Hera. So that's the game plan. Obviously, we can just keep going, but I also don't want to overwhelm you, right? So we covered a lot lot of things.
We did.
I feel like that's the biggest opportunity that you have. We already have a proof of concept, and we just need to take it to the next level so we can get to the 100K mark and beyond, far beyond. because you found the audience. That's the hardest part. You did the hard part. Now you just need to do the businessy stuff.
Yeah.
Right? To convert the attention into dollars or euros.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to work on, right? And that's not that hard. We just need to make sure you just don't get, in your own words, don't get in your own way.
Yeah, I don't sabotage myself.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot there. I have a lot of things to do now. I'm excited.
Yeah. Tara, tell me if we missed anything before we do the action items. Tell me if there was anything. I know you prepared for this and everything. Tell me if there's anything you wanted to talk about that we did not get a chance.
No, I think this is so clear. This is the most important things. These are the most important. Yeah.
That's how I feel as well. Because I feel like let's forget about fiddle flipping and the speaking. Like one off is fine, but let's not focus on. Let's focus on the revenue generating side of businesses. Yeah.
Yes.
And podcasting, obviously, making it better so we can attract a bigger audience and have more conversations.
Yes.
All right, Tara, let's do action items.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are the top action items you're thinking? Top 3.
To stop doing the transcripts.
Oh, yeah.
Manually. Yeah. Actually, I have started putting them on the website it was an AI conversation sort of way. So that has I think that's transformed the website anyway. So if I continue that and just not have the actual transcript, they do, because people probably won't need them anymore. So I've made that. I think I've made that redundant, but I didn't actually quite think that I had. But actually, I have. I need to start releasing weekly and video.
Yeah.
3. Sorry. Okay. And I need to start updating people by email when I publish, which will be weekly. Yeah.
Yeah. Email list, weekly, bi-weekly. We can start bi-weekly, and then we could just do when you release it. That way people expect.
I think I was probably worried about what should I put into the email. And but you've kind of clarified what would be really useful. And I think that would be useful.
Yeah. Like, we're saying why they should listen to this episode, as in, like, what were your learnings?
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. So those are the top 3 things. Obviously, we have a lot more in terms of what we need to accomplish. So we need to work on the landing page. We need to incorporate the FURBUS acronym into the landing page. We need to make sure we shorten our positioning statement, make it clear, make it so simple and easy to understand, and we put it everywhere so people look at it once and they're like, oh, I understand what Tara does.
Yeah.
And we're positioning everything about you being a retreat/experience company. And podcasting would be a top of the funnel. Then middle of the funnel will be phone calls, and bottom of the funnel will be them coming to retreats. And 201 strategy, the more advanced strategy would be, which is out of scope from this discussion because it's just gonna overwhelm you.
Yeah.
Maybe offline or down the line. Doing upsells from the retreat. As in, like, if people love it, people love the retreat, or would you like to join my mastermind, or would you like to join my one-on-one mastermind, or something like that, or an exclusive retreat. But obviously we need to do enough of the normal retreats first before we do more like a mastermind type retreat.
I have actually included 3 months of group calls once a month as part of the retreat for after the retreat, so that they can make sure that they're implementing what they learn.
I wouldn't give it away for free. There's supposed to be an upsell.
It's too late. I've given it away for free.
No. That's fine for now. As I said, what's done is done, right? We're not gonna change that. Yeah. But going forward, we need to think in terms of business owners, right? Because we need this to generate revenue. We're not gonna rely on the 30K. Just Tara, the best mindset exercise I can recommend is just assume you don't have the 30K anymore.
Okay.
just going forward, just assume that you cannot use it. Do not touch it. Just keep that 30K comes in, goes directly to savings.
Yeah. Okay.
More like an emergency fund. And you just force yourself to make the business work so you can generate income, so we don't have to rely on that 30K. And that 30K is just building your emergency fund, and hopefully we invest it or whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I might actually just start putting that into a savings.
Yes, just put it in the savings, high yield savings account. You don't even touch it, or hopefully like an investment, like safer investment, whatever, dividend funds or whatever. I mean, this is not an investing show, but start with the high yield savings account, so you don't touch it. So you just focus on, because that'll force you to start thinking like a business person.
Yeah,
it was like, well, if I don't make this money, I don't have food on the table. I need to think of me first. You have to think of yourself first before you start thinking of others, right? Just like on the plane, you gotta put the oxygen mask on you first.
Yes.
Before you can help others, right? Because if you help others, you
then the plane they exit the plane and I get sucked out. Sucked out or burnt out, whichever.
Yeah. Tara, I hope this was valuable.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Absolutely. I'm going to like, I need to talk to Abi.
Tara, if anyone's watching this, maybe they are into Irish music, maybe they want to learn session etiquette. What's the best place for them to reach out?
They can look at sessionetiquette.com or irishmusicsessions.com, or have a look for Session Etiquette Podcast on Spotify or anywhere except YouTube. Well, actually, I have YouTube coming soon. I do have a couple of things on YouTube, just not the full one episode, but not the rest of them yet.
No worries. Tara, thank you so much for spending time with us today. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure's
all
mine.
You were such a good sport. Thanks for laughing at my jokes as well.
I don't even remember jokes in the middle of this. It was so my brain has been so focused.
Thank you, Tara.